there everybody, my name is Reviscon and welcome back to the channel where today I finally did it. I got rid I got rid of the makeshift storage area, and as you can see I worked on the house a little bit more, mainly just getting this downstairs area done. In fact, actually, I have a little anvil here finally, but got to smelt me some stuff. I even organized everything. So as you can see, everything is nice and organized. However, it's time to smelt some of this iron so I can make one more anvil. I just like the ability to have both, to be honest, like just two. I think it'll look nice just to kind of have that full wall completely, well, full, which is always good. But yeah, no. I'm very excited for today, because today, come upstairs, we need to get this area up here done. Now for now, I'm going to place some torches, just kind of up here, so it can be lit up. And yes, so I'm going to go for that idea I had in the last episode, which is have a two-story beach house. So the blast furnace shouldn't take too long. We're already making some big progress there. Get my smelted ore. I probably need to put a crafting table down here, just in case. So yeah, let's put that. Let's just put that right here for now. Actually, let's put that on top of here. Or better yet, what I'll do is I will save me a normal furnace. There we go. Because I used the furnaces to make that. Okay. We need what? 1, 2, 3. Actually, I don't even think we need to worry about it anymore, because all I need to do is this, and then this, and look at that. We got ourselves some anvils. Cooking up the remaining iron. Actually, let's not cook up all that iron. Let's leave some of it just in case. So raw ores go here. Crafting goes here. Smelted ore goes here. And there we go. See, it's very nice to have all of this stuff just kind of organized. Alright, now let's head up, because I want to kind of discuss the plan. So I want a big window here and here, so I can kind of see out into the ocean, because that's always nice. And then upstairs, I want a big window here and here, so I can see the island. So one view I can see the island, and then one view I can see the ocean. It's always raining, isn't it? You know, it's just, it never stops raining. One day it'll stop raining. Of course, the farm is still doing fine. The chickens are deciding to stand out in the rain. Might be time to start slaughtering some of the cows. So the reason I needed all that leather is because I needed to use that leather to make books. Because I need to make books in order to really kind of get this done. Okay, so let's get some planks. Let's get some logs. Let's see what we can do upstairs. Okay. Of course, this wall is going to go all the way across. And let's have, you know, yeah, let's have just a little tiny window right here. Just so that we actually have something to look at. Oh, let me go downstairs real fast also, because I would love to have some dirt to pillar up and down with. That would be in here. It's kind of like my makeshift scaffolding. There we go, because look at that. And that. Okay, and then there we go. So we have our little area here. And then I need to stop going there. I need to go back into my actual hotbar. That'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, cool. And then now I just need to make more smooth stone. But yeah, look at that. That looks pretty darn good, I would say so myself. And of course down here, let's grab the stone. Some smooth stone. Actually, do I even need to make more smooth stone, or could I just... I mean, I probably do a little. I don't think you can... Yeah, you can't... for some reason, you can't blast the... the normal, like, cobblestone for some reason, so... Weird, I know. Okay, yeah, oh, yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. That looks fine. Because then it kind of makes it look like it has bits of support on it. Now I'm thinking of having the stairs... which should be... Ooh, what should the stairs be? I don't know. Should they just be cobblestone stairs? I think they would match too much with the wall, but I don't think anyone's really paying that much attention. And we want... yeah, just like that. So that way we have some room. And look at that. Yeah, see, like, that's going to look so nice once we are done with it. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw you in here. The lag is starting to lag a little bit, like, too much for me, and I wonder... that might be why. Why is my max shadow distance that many chunks? I couldn't tell ya. Yeah, that's... well, it was smoother. Oh, it's just... I think it's just I've been playing kind of back-to-back for a while, and I think my computer's just asking me to please stop, but, you know. Oh well. Okay, yeah, and then... let's come up here. Nice. I'm just gonna have to kind of go up and down for a while, just so that we can really get this done. And there we go, first floor complete. Now I just need to make the second floor, and I'm wondering, should I put upside down stairs as the supports? Probably. Probably. Let's see if that looks any good. Yeah, I would say that looks pretty good. And then that leaves room for probably just like a small little kitchen right here. And then the living room could be here. Or maybe this could be where the living room is, because TV. Because, fun fact, let me... At Crayfish, we have a lot of stuff we can do with all this. And I would like to use that. But for now, let's kind of keep that down there while we are sort of working on the actual home itself. And there we go. This should be at least close to enough. Yeah, that's close. We just need a little bit more, and then we can get started on the next layer of house. Which I am very excited about. It looks like you do bonk your head a little bit on your way down. No, you're just really close to, but that is fine, I guess. You know, it's one of those things where it's like whatever works. And then yeah, I'm thinking living room be here, kitchen will be this little corner, and then dining room can kind of be like here in the entryway. And then yeah, no, that's gonna look really nice. I am super excited. And I think it's turning out quite well so far. It just kind of looks like a normal Minecraft house, but on stilts, which is kind of what a beach house looks like if you think about it. If you remove the stilts from a beach house, it kind of just looks like a boxy house, like a normal house, but just a normal boxy house. But yeah, no, this is nice. And then I'm thinking of adding a little pathway here, maybe, or I can have my dock come out here. Maybe have my dock maybe come out here and curve it a little. Ooh, that would be nice, yeah. And then I don't really know what would be over here. But yeah, tons of opportunities, tons of things to do. $15 books. I'm going to need some more, but I just kind of want to show off what I'm trying to do here. And get just some bookcases crafted. Then, once again, kind of finish that up real fast. Okay, yeah. That's an unfortunate shape. That's so unfortunate. Anyway, bed. And my respawn point is now finally set. Not that that really matters, but there we go. Oh, that's, oh man. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go and slaughter more cows, because look at them. Look at them, and then, yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna kind of continue working on that, so I will be right back. Alrighty, so I finished up the enchantment area, kind of. I even added some signs that says Reviscon's Beach House. How cool is that? And then, of course, just Home Sweet Home. Maybe I should say home. I'm trying to. Is where. Home is where the ocean is. Yeah, there we go. That's some cheesy, like, middle-aged white mom type. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Anyway, so of course this looks the same. But upstairs, I put the 2 paintings that I had down, just to add some color to this room. And then I'm thinking of adding some nightstands to this little area right here. So all I gotta do is go downstairs. Well, also I need to craft the enchantment table, which for the life of me I cannot remember, but I will do my best. I think I have some more. Yeah, I have some more leather. I can craft like a book, I believe. Yeah, should be able to. Let's see. Leather. I grabbed that. You guys saw me grab that, right? I'm not freaking out for no reason anyway. Here we go. Oh wait. Haha. Paper. There we go. Book. Okay. And to my knowledge, I need a diamond. Or is it 2 diamonds? Yeah. And then look at that. Which means I probably need some more obsidian for later. But I can also make a jukebox. How does one make a jukebox? It's like wood and a diamond, right? So it's like wood like this, and then I put a diamond in the middle? Yeah. Now you may be wondering how do I make my nightstands. Actually, it's quite simple. I just do this. Oh, I don't even need to make... Look at that. So now we're about to have everything all nice and ready. So the jukebox could probably go like right here. No, that's not a good spot. Maybe like... Let's put it like what, here? Sure, yeah, that works. Now if we come up here, I'm going to put our 2 little nightstands down, and actually, click with a sheet to change the block's look. Now of course we're going to have to go here and type in sheet, and that's wool, so 3 wool, okay. And that should be not too difficult, so we can get that done in a moment. And then there we go, we have ourselves our maximum enchantment table. So I just need to find lapis for later on, which probably means I need to start mining far away from here. But there we go, that's basically, unless I want to add some carpet, that is everything done here. Let me actually, yeah, let me make some shears. I feel like if I made shears, this would be a lot easier. Yep. And then of course let me put the wood away, put all that smelted ore away. Okay. okay, everyone. Okay, so we have options. Okay. Nice. Oh, yeah, hold on. Crafting table. Oh, it's a bow tie. I do like bow ties. You can't even see it. It's invisible. Well, then what was the point of that? I guess I can put it in here. That's so stupid. Why? Why would it do that? What was the point of doing that? I don't know. Okay, how about... What if I try doing sheet... Control click to crit... Oh, I need to be in here. No, I don't want the bow tie that you can't even see. Okay. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to go and fix this real fast by changing some configs around that I don't want to have to change, but it's kind of not giving me an option. But it's fine. You know, it's whatever. Okay, sure. Let's see if the red one will at least work. Because if the red one works, that's fine. But let's see. Nope. Of course, it still crafts the bow tie. Okay. I will be right back. Okay, after after a very long time, the game is now starting to jump around for some reason. Oh, and now it's better. I don't know. You saw that too, right? And it's not just me. It was like doing like. Yeah, I have no idea what that was. Anyway, I fixed it. I got rid of the bow tie problem. 'Cause just oh my god. But anyway, now we can do more decorating, which I'm super excited about. So, simply if we come down here, first of all, I want a fridge. I want a fridge, and I want it to be a functional fridge too, which means I need this. Though I think actually to get the fridge, I need a computer first. Okay, apparently not. And, oh wait, there it goes. Just takes a bit. Okay, there it goes, see? Just takes a bit. So, no, that's a lamp. Okay, so Mr. Crayfish's thing might not work, but I could possibly... Oh, that's easy, okay. So what kind of fridge do I want? I think I want the... Yes, the do I get this? Oh, that's easy. Okay. How do I get this? And then how do I get white dye? From bone meal. Okay. So, I'm going to have to go on a little bit of a quest to get this stuff. But also, okay, so fridge, countertop. Calcite. Well, I can't really find calcite much anywhere, which blows, but whatever. What about, my concrete? Oh, it's just asking me for too much stuffs. See, that I could do. An oak counter. An oak drawer counter. Which means I need to make an oak drawer. I see, okay. Okay, cool. So to make the oak counter, I just need an oak log and an oak slab. That's easy. I could very easily go here, oak log, and then oak slab. So all I gotta do is just do this. There we go, I have my two things. And all I gotta do is come up here. And then yeah, look at that. That's nice. And then yeah, I'm gonna get a fridge. And then how do I get a sofa? Okay, that is also pretty easy. So basically, it just looks like I'm gonna have to do a lot of collecting. It's getting late game, I'm gonna be real with you. It took me like a good hot minute to find a mod that actually worked to get rid of the bow tie, because now look, if I type in bow tie, it's not there. And I had to find other clothing items that not only could you just randomly craft, but they also just didn't work, which is just vexing, really. Yes, I think it's time to go on a little quest and get some more stuff. So first, let me shear all the sheep over here, and then I'm gonna try and find different dyes and other stuffs. And whoa, hello. What are you doing here? Well, I don't have any of that. But thanks anyway. I didn't know he could show up here. I thought I had that game rule turned off. Gonna have to return that off, I guess. But for now, I'm just gonna shove all the wool in here, as well as the shears. And okay, I think it's time to get a move on. Alright, and now time for the big reveal, the complete tour of the house. Here we go, look at that. It actually looks really nice at night. It looks nice and like cozy. So if we walk past our little farm, which I could also add maybe another gravel path here. Yeah, maybe, possibly, maybe not. Maybe I'll let it be for now. Of course, let's do one final tour. Here we have the downstairs little area with the nice little water feature. We come upstairs to our outdoor little balcony patio. We come inside. And look at this. I'm really happy with this. I was able to get the fridge, which by the way does work as just a massive double chest, which is cool. The oak counter even has some storage. And then of course we have all of this. I I made myself a little note block to go along with the jukebox. I thought that looked kind of nice. Have a nice little eating area, which is pretty cool. Made myself a little sofa. This took me a hot minute, but, and then of course, you know, it's really worth it. But if we come up here, nothing's changed up here, but I still think it's really nice. Just look at this view. I am a really huge fan of just this. It looks so good. And then of course if we come up here, nothing has changed up here yet. But it is still very nice. And you get a view of the island a little bit, but mostly just surrounding ocean because we're so high up. Next video, I'm thinking of trying to go. Actually, I'll stay in the house. I worked so hard on it. I'm going to try and go to the end, and yeah, should be really nice. I'm really excited. Did I say the end? I just realized I said the end. I'm not going to the end. There's no end here. Actually, there's no end dimension because this map was built before the end existed. So I don't think a stronghold would spawn out here. Maybe it would. I don't know. Maybe I can find that out. But for now, I'm going to go to the Nether, is what I meant to say. I'm going to go to the Nether and kind of figure all that stuff out. And, I don't know, just collect some stuff from there and maybe build some more on the island. And again, the long-term goal is to try and escape, but the short-term goal is to make the island nice and cozy and make it my own. But anyway, that's all for me. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot, and it motivates me to keep going. I would be lying if I said it didn't. Don't forget to join the Discord. We do tons of stuff on there. Or at least we're planning on doing tons of stuff. Little sneak peeks, announcements for the official Minecraft server, etc., etc., are going to be on the Discord server. And yeah, that's about it. So as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. So, I never did end up going to the Nether. I never even ended up going to the end. I never escaped the island. In fact, the date of when that video that you just saw was recorded is right here on screen. It's been a while. And honestly, there's no real excuse for it. You know, I could sit here and tell you like, oh, well, I was working on the server, and then I updated the mod pack, so then I couldn't go to the world, and then the server corrupted because the mod pack corrupted, and then I had to move back to 1.16.5 Forge, and blah 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 blah. And those are all legit. Like, all that happened. I'm not pulling that out of thin air. But it's just all excuses at the end of the day. I could have uploaded this and told you all this information a lot sooner. But honestly, it's not even burnout, because I enjoy sitting down and playing video games and recording them and sharing them with the small audience that I have. It's just I've been so busy working on other projects that I've kind of not had the time to actually sit down and focus on making a fun gaming series or like a game RP series or just something like that. I can't even really promise you when the next thing's going to be out. I'm working on the Captain What thing, as you guys have seen previously. I'm also still trying to work on the server because the whole server corrupted, so I got to work on a new version of it. That's actually looking really nice. I am excited about that. The Minecraft Through the Ages will be returning. You know, the whole entire reason I did the Survival Island in the first place was to take a break from the Through the Ages series, so I wasn't going to experience burnout. But then, you know, it's been almost it's been a little over half a year, almost a whole year, let's be real, since I filmed anything Minecraft related that wasn't like server related. Um, so yeah. But, you know, I can't really promise much, but I can promise that when these big projects I'm working on, like the server and Captain What, is done and released, you'll know about it. For now, you know where to contact me. It's in the description, or go into the comments. Um, and yeah, I don't really know how to end this, to be honest with you. So I will just see you guys in the next one.